do a girl solid and choke me on my fucking misery?
No.
Fine.
Gen V just keeps getting better and better. This show delivers another epic episode. So let's talk about it. And if you ever wanted a puppet show, well, now you just got one. But warning, it's not your typical puppet show. This one's a bit graphic. Episode 5 kicks off a few days later. Andre and Kate wakes up with no memory of what happened the night before. At first you would think they were just having a hangover, but Jordan, Marie and Emma has also forgotten. In the last episode, Marie and the team found Sam and stopped him from hurting Dr. Cardosa. The episode ended with Marie's sentence being cut off and jumping to the next day, which indicated that something happened. In my last video, I theorized that the second half of the episode was all a hallucination, and it could have started when Marie met with Rufus. But now we know it was not a hallucination, but just some classic memory wiping. Emma wakes up in a pool in her big form, which was one indication that the events of episode 4 were real. Jordan reveals that they were not only missing memories from the night before, but also memories from the past few days. After some instigating, they all realize they are all missing chunks of their memory from the last few days. Knowing that episode 4 was not a hallucination, my first theory is that, after they found Sam, someone wiped their memory, especially their memories about Sam. That someone could only be Rufus, seeing he was the one messing with Marie's mind earlier in episode 4. But someone had to put him up to it, and that would be Shetty. It made sense that would happen because they are all getting closer to the truth, and if anything about Sam or the Woods got out, Vought would be after Shetty's head. Not long after, Sam showed up and Emma and Marie had no idea who he was, which confirmed that their memories of him were gone. Although Emma doesn't remember him, you could see it in her face that she believed he was telling the truth about knowing them.
That guy's fucking crazy. Kinda cute though, right?
Dr. Cardosa wants nothing to do with Sam anymore. The question on our minds was, what is the secret behind the Woods? He reveals that he's developing a virus that can control superheroes. This means Vought is trying to find a way to control the supes in the Seven, and are using the students at Godolkin as test subjects. But remember, this is Vought we're talking about. I am not surprised. If you've seen The Boys, you know that the supes are everything but controlled, especially in the Seven, and with a lot of Vaught's secrets being revealed, it was only a matter of time before they started experimenting again, trying to find new ways to get back control. Season 1 of Gen V will end where Season 4 of The Boys picks up. So does that mean that Season 4 of The Boys could be about Vought trying to mind control the Seven, especially Homelander and his escapades, Starlight and her newfound courage, the Deep, A-Train and more? Whatever it is, we'll just have to wait to find out. Dr. Cardosa also reveals that he wants Marie as his new test subject. This episode tells us a lot more about the extent of Marie's abilities.
Wait, when am I gonna get my period again?
You're insane. I mean, next Friday though.
Fucking thank you.
She could tell that the blood Sam had under his fingernails were not his, and later in the episode Marie discovers that they put trackers in them, and she could sense that something was off in her blood. While Dr. Cardosa wants Marie, Shetty reveals that he's not the only one interested in her.
Her abilities are the rarest I've ever seen. She doesn't understand how powerful she really is.
There is something about Marie that Vought wants. Exhibit A. I could only guess they have been keeping tabs on her and brought her to Godolkin as a part of their plan. What if she will be the person they use to distribute the virus in everyone's bloodstream? That could be one of the reasons she is important to them. She is a big part of Vaught's plan, and as the season continues, hopefully we will get some more clarity of the role she'll play in Vaught's plan.
She has a benefactor, and because of that, she's strictly off limits. For now.
The group goes after Rufus, and after seeing him talking to Shetty, they start chasing him. But first, Marie and Jordan are having an awkward moment after their interaction. I love this potential romance, and I can't wait to see where their story goes. Back to chasing Rufus. After seeing Rufus and Shetty, I am relieved to hear that Marie doesn't trust her. I feared that she trusted her way too much and would get hurt by her eventually. But I guess after her asking about Emma, that made Marie realize she's not to be trusted. There's a puppet show. Gen V just made what should have been a horrific, gruesome scene into a funny and weirdly fun scene to watch. This scene was perfect because it mirrored the weird, wild, and random moments that this universe is known for. This was also perfect because it gave us a deeper look into Sam's mind. It shows us the dimensions of his brain and the characters he created in his head. It's almost as if he blacks out and enters a different world where he has control of his body but not his mind. This was a great way, like Black Noir, showing us the world from their point of view.
Hey, freeze!
After Marie had found the tracker placed in her neck, she goes to tell Kate, and here, one of the biggest plot twists of the show is revealed. It's been Kate all along, who's been messing up everything. It's been Kate all along. Marie learns that Kate has been the one wiping everyone's memories. In the beginning of the episode when Marie asked,
I get him coming after me for revenge or whatever, but why go after you guys?
her face said guilty. Not to mention that she has been pointing to Rufus, which is smart because everyone would suspect him either way. I think she planted everyone at the party and made sure Rufus was there so that when they woke up and started asking questions, all signs would lead to him. Of course, she's not doing this alone. She is being manipulated by Shetty, who's telling her that she's doing this to protect her friends. Shetty is really good. She must have attended the Vought School of Manipulation because she's on a roll. And poor Kate thinking she's just protecting her friends, but instead she's just hurting them.
Because you're the only one who can keep your friends safe.
Emma goes back to the drive-in to talk to Sam, and she learns Kate's the one who's wiping their memories, including Luke's. She has been wiping Luke's memory and making him forget about Sam. Does this mean Kate's responsible for Luke's death? Everyone kept asking, what made Golden Boy go insane? Kate wiped Marie and the others' memories, and they started going a bit crazy, and that was only a few days. If she's been doing it to Luke every time he remembers Sam, then that could explain why he went crazy, which would make her responsible for his death. She did not do this on her own though. It was definitely Brinks or Shetty that put her up to it. We're just gonna have to wait and see what episode 6 has in store for us. This episode delivered yet another action-packed installment of the show. Let us know what you think about this episode and your theories for the next one.